Max, do you remember a few months ago we filmed at a shuk?
I remember several shuks. Which one are you
The shuk.
The big shuk in Jerusalem?
Yes,
Sure,
Machane Yehuda,
sure.
the biggest shuk in Jerusalem. So today, Fun Joel, a tour guide, a friend of mine that I know, is going to take us on a fun food tour. How does that sound?
Sounds tasty, I guess. Let's go check it out.
Let's go. At the bustle of the marketplace, we can see foods from over 15 different countries, so a visit to the shuk is more like a visit to all the cultures in Jerusalem, with a very diverse group of people from all around the world. So we're now here with Joel, also known as Fun Joel, who's a licensed tour guide here in Jerusalem, and today we're going to go on a fun culinary tasting tour.
Very excited to be here.
Thanks
for having me.
Coming. We're going to have this very fun day. Why don't you tell us about the Machane Yehuda shuk?
Cool. So here we are in what's called Shuk Machane Yehuda, the market of Machane Yehuda. And it is really, to me, like the beating heart of Jerusalem, and it's like a mirror that reflects the city back to itself. The shuk began about 140 years ago or so. We don't have an exact date because there was never a founding grand opening of the shuk. It just came about organically, pun intended. And essentially, it came about because there was neighborhoods here, and instead of the Arabs who lived in that direction bringing their food to the old city down there, they basically just brought it to the people who were living here and said, why, we're walking past them anyway, let's sell it to them right here. That's how the market basically began in brief.
So it was originally an Arab shuk?
Originally it was an Arab market, and it was simple. It wasn't what you see around you. There was no buildings. They were just selling out of little crates on the ground. Okay, just simple things, fruits, vegetables, straw mats, and live chickens.
In the 1920s, the market has undergone a great change. The British had cleared out the merchants and made way for stalls and buildings.
So we're going to do a little circle here in the shuk. We're going to, by the way, when I say shuk, I just mean market. There's lots of shuks. When I say the shuk, I'm referring to this one.
Okay.
So you've been to the shuk before, yeah?
I have been to the shuk, but never in this way. Never
What's your impression of the shuk? What do you like about the shuk here?
Well, the shuk in Jerusalem is very lively. It's very cultural. There's always something interesting going on here, so I'm excited for this day.
Awesome.
And let's get going.
Awesome, let's go. This is Danny. He's the head of the store here. And among other things, they have all kinds of dried fruits that you've probably never seen dried before, and without added sugars, most of them, just the natural sugars. And one of the things we really want to see here is look at these dates. These are organic,
The
local
size of
dates.
those dates.
And they're only like half dried. They're just barely been dried.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So juicy. It's enormous. Never seen a date this big.
And like soft, like what? Like I don't know. It's like cotton or something.
Amazing.
What you're gonna get now, this is called a jackfruit. Okay, jackfruit is from Thailand. It's about that big. Okay, this is a dried piece of jackfruit.
Jackfruit. Never heard of it.
Yeah, toda.
Tastes like candy.
Have you ever seen a dried cantaloupe before?
Something tells me I'm going to be very full at the end of this day.
I sure hope so.
You want, Max?
We're going now to a place called Khachapuria.
Khachapuria.
Khachapuria,
An interesting name.
Yeah, it's a Georgian place, not the state, the country. You've heard of a pizzeria. What does a pizzeria make?
Pizza?
What does a Khachapuria make?
Khachapuri.
Khachapuri, very good. Khachapuri is a collective term for a number of different regional dishes in Georgia, and it means cheese bread. Oh, he's making a special one just for Natalie. Here's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, how exactly do you eat this?
Take the fork, okay? You see there's the egg there. I want you to pop the egg, okay? Mix it up with the cheese. Mix it all up with the cheese. Good, mix it good. Get some elbow grease in there. And when you're done mixing it, put down the fork and don't touch it again. Then we're gonna tear off pieces of the bread and scoop up the inside. Now I gotta say, this is not necessarily healthy food, but it's healthy for the soul.
Look at that gooiness.
Oh.
Wow. It's a little hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
Amazing.
Look at that.
I could eat this every day. Thank God I don't live in the area. Once you've tried the delectable cheesy gooiness that is khachapuri, you'll definitely want to come back for more. Well, that was delicious. I really enjoyed that Georgian cuisine.
It's amazing.
What's next on the list?
So we're going to a place that is special just to Jerusalem, and it's called Ish Tabach. Okay, now that's a pun.
That means man of the kitchen?
It means cookman, exactly, but it sounds like Yishtabach, which is a prayer that means he is praised. And they make one thing only here. It's called shamburak.
With a popular Kurdish community in Jerusalem, it's no surprise that Joel took us to try some Kurdish cuisine. The most beloved food by the Kurds is the shamburak. It's a crispy pastry stuffed with slow-cooked asado meat and mashed potatoes. The dish was created as a way of extending their Shabbat leftovers.
I gotta tell you that one of the things that I love about this restaurant that shows that they care about their food, these like little salads that we get, they're not the same ones every day. These guys make different things, and one thing you must try, this condiment right here, this is garlic jelly. Yeah.
Sweet garlic.
It's like a roasted garlic and sweet, and if you like spicy, that is candied chili peppers.
So we're eating this with our hands, I
Yes.
suppose.
We're gonna just dig right in.
Really messy.
A place like this, you might think, you know, it's a little weird, it's not something they're used to, but when it really comes down to it, who doesn't like meat and potatoes?
Yeah.
And really good, tasty meat and potatoes, right? And amazing bread also. This dish is something special.
So I see that there are jelly donuts here, also called sufganiyot.
Yeah,
which is
so-
here because of the holiday,
Hanukkah.
coming up.
So yeah, we get these now. In another month, you won't find them here because as soon as Hanukkah's over, it's gone. But these, there's like a calendar of foods in the shuk. Like if I were in outer space and you plop me down in the middle of the shuk, I could tell you what time of year it was just based on that. So we have these here from maybe about a half a month ago until Hanukkah. Purim time, we're gonna have hamantashen, you know.
Yeah.
At different times of year. Also, produce has different times of year that's come here.
So we're now at a place called Argento.
No. Argento.
Argento, I'm sorry, I'm too American. I
Yes,
guess.
it's Argentinian place. This is actually the newest eatery in the shuk. Okay, just opened about a week and a half ago, I think, 2 weeks ago maybe. Brand new. We're gonna meet Lucas in a minute. He's the owner here, and they make, as it says on the sign, empanadas bashuk. Empanadas.
What made you open this place? How long ago did you guys open?
1 week ago, we opened this small place. Yeah,
Very new.
it smells like new. This is our menu: 4 different kind of empanadas and 2 sandwich.
Is this the only place in the shuk that serves Argentinian dishes?
Yeah, it's the only place we make Argentinian food, typical Argentinian food with a twist of Israeli tastes.
But before drinking the beer, Joel wanted to recite his favorite Spanish toast.
La más bella, no puedo vivir sin ella, la botella. Which means, for her, the most beautiful, I cannot live without her, the bottle.
Didn't
Salud.
expect that. Cheers.
That's good.
The bread is so fresh.
Yeah, these are all made fresh, and some of them are baked with a lot of oil in the baking, and some of them are actually fried. I think the chicken one they actually deep fry. This is called the Iraqi market.
Oh, okay. I have some Iraqi with me.
Oh, there you go. Well, it's appropriate that we're here. And today it is primarily still fruits and vegetables, as you can see. So for example, you've probably never seen eggplants that look like this before, have you?
No, I have not. And this cauliflower,
It's
I've never seen this
gigantic.
size. So many exotic vegetables and fruits in the shuk.
This is a special thing. It's called a baladi eggplant. Okay, baladi means like an heirloom variety. Okay, this variety only grows here, and what's special about it is that it's seedless, which means it's really good. You can slow roast this in the oven. You put it in the oven for about 3 hours, 4 hours. The whole thing collapses and gets all mushy inside. You cut it open, mix it up with chopped meat and pine nuts and trina. It's delicious. You see this cabbage, Natalie?
Yes.
This is a baladi cabbage because it looks regular, but look, it's flat. Okay, it looks like somebody sat on it and squashed it. Different variety, and what are these going to be good for? Big flat leaves? Making stuffed cabbage because they're easy to roll.
That's true. Like a lafa.
Yeah, but enough eggplants. Let's go to the beer bazaar.
Ooh, beer. Max's favorite.
We are at a place called the Beer Bazaar here in Shuk Machane Yehuda, obviously named Bazaar like a shuk. And this place is dedicated to Israeli craft brewed beers. That means there's no non-Israeli beers, and there's also no mainstream. There's no Gold Star, no Maccabi, nothing like that. So we're gonna try a flight of 4 here, plus they have really good popcorn with brewer's yeast and paprika on it, okay?
Delicious.
The 4 that we have here, 2 of them are made by the Beer Bazaar. So this one here is called the Dodash, okay? To me, it has a little hint of vanilla in the flavor, really nice. This one over here is also from the Beer Bazaar. You can see it's much darker. There's a stout. It's actually a smoked stout, so it's got a little smokiness to it. It's very nice, called Blackjack. This is, to my knowledge, the highest alcohol content beer in Israel. It's a 9.2 Belgian-style ale from Emek HaElat, Srigim Brewery. And over here, my friends Shapiro Brothers, so they have the Shapiro Brewery, which you may have seen. This one here is called, this is their wheat beer. Okay? Pick whichever one you'd like and grab one, and I'll take another one.
All right,
Which one do you want to taste first?
I prefer a light beer. This one you said is 9.2.
Yeah, that's not light, but it's very tasty and sweet. I'm going to start with the heavy. I'm going to go right for the Blackjack.
Cheers.
L'chaim.
What's this place like at night when everything else is closed?
There's a bunch of bars that open the Shuk, and we're sitting in one, which is why it's nice to talk about it now, that at night, when all of these fruit stands are closed, all the bars spill out onto the street, set up tables over here. There's nightlife. Yeah, there's lots of people out drinking. The restaurants stay open eating. And these stands also benefit because they might have closed before at 5 or 6, and now they stay open until 7 or 8 or 9 because there's more people around. And it's a whole beautiful second face to the market that never existed before. We just got like a tiny taste of the Shuk today, pun intended. Yeah, no, really, like, there's so much more to see. We made like 5, 6 stops. That's it. In the Shuk, like, there's
We could go on
tens of
days,
places.
days.
Yeah.
We tried everything.
And so I'm expecting you to come back and do another tour with me.
Max, I'm so stressed.
Oh yeah,
Stop
such a
stressing me
stressful
out.
life with your yoga lessons and sitting and painting while drinking beer. My gosh, such a stressful life.
I still need a massage.
Oh,
been long days.
well, I heard there's actually an award-winning massage right here in Jerusalem at a spa that's just been nominated one of the best in the world.
Really? Take me there, please.
Okay,
I need it.
let's make that happen.
Today we're here in Israel's capital city, which holds a great significance to many different religions. With so many people coming to visit the Holy Land, Jerusalem has a wide selection of fine hotels. Today we came to visit Hotel Yehuda to check out the newly renovated, award-winning spa. The beautiful contemporary design in the spa of Hotel Yehuda was inspired by Zen teachings and imparts a sense of tranquil relaxation. We're now in Hotel Yehuda with the spa manager Yuval. I have to tell you that I absolutely love the design here. It has a modern, clean look. Is it new? When did you guys establish?
Well, thank you, Natalie, for liking this. We really put a lot of effort and a lot of thought into designing this beautiful spa, built from a lot of natural ingredients, a lot of stone, a lot of wood, a lot of glass. The style is with a touch of Japanese, from the Zen tradition, and we have here a mix of West and East, which you can see also in our treatments menu. The treatment that Natalie you will enjoy today is a combined treatment. It's a treatment that personifies the spa, a little bit from the East, a little bit from the West, different techniques, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it very much.
So, Yuval, tell us specifically about the spa treatments.
So, first of all, we offer the classic treatments, the Swedish and the deep tissue. We also offer the reflexology treatments and polar treatments, hot stones treatments. We have the Ayurveda treatment, the traditional Indian massage with the sesame oil, different peeling treatments, nourish treatments, wraps, hydrotherapy treatment, and a lot of treatments as you can hear, and we have packages. We offer meals that you can enjoy along with the treatments and the visit to the spa. We have a steam sauna and a dry sauna. We have a beautiful outdoor pool, open in the season.
The hotel has recently received international recognition by winning the World Luxury Hotel Awards.
This is the couples room here at our spa, 1 out of 4 rooms. Here we can offer a very unique experience for couples celebrating their anniversary. They can start with a treatment of their choice, here one next to each other, followed by an experience in the jacuzzi. altogether it's a very nice romantic experience for the couple. So we also offer together with the treatment and the jacuzzi, couples can order into this room the bottles of champagne or cava with fruits or chocolate, and that altogether completes the experience.
Sauna or steam room? I choose sauna. The hotel sauna reaches up to 100 degrees Celsius. Pouring water onto the hot stones fills the room with steam, rising the level of humidity, making it extremely hot and dry. I decided to then check out the spa's outdoor pool, but it was a little too chilly to take a dip in the middle of winter. We're now in the pool area on the back of the hotel, and as you can see, there's a beautiful landscape overlooking hills and lush greenery, palm trees. Now is time for the massage treatments. At the beginning of each treatment, the guest selects from an array of aromas, textures, and treatments of their choice, making it truly your own. Well, I'm finally back in my robe, because what else is there to do in the chilly days in the winter here in Israel? And I have to say, after last week's yoga session with all the flipping and turning, my body really needs a massage.
Here at the spa, we've partnered with the Sabon international company. They have a wide selection of spa products. We are working with the products, top quality products, all from natural ingredients. We have their butters for the treatments, for the peelings, the creams, and we also have their oils. And we're very happy about this partnership.
I then got to indulge in a combination of classic treatments known to relax the muscles and release tensions. And for those of you looking for something a little different, their menu is filled with an assortment of body and nourishing massages. That's it! Over so soon. That was the fastest 50 minutes of my life. If touring Jerusalem gets a little exhausting, the Y Spa at Hotel Yehuda offers a great way to melt your stresses away. Max, you know that we've been exposed to many animals on this show.
Oh, I love animals. We did the safari Ramat Gan, the donkey rides. Why? What do you get?
Lots of animals. So today, I'm going to take you to a place that could actually see living, breathing animals that were mentioned in the Bible.
Wow, they must be really old.
We're now here in Jerusalem Zoo, but not any ordinary zoo, a biblical zoo. So the animals that are mentioned in the Bible, they're all here wandering around, or they're in cages, or you let them roam free?
Well, we have exhibits. Modern zoos have exhibits. We don't have cages anymore. The Biblical Zoo was formed in the 30s by a professor from the Hebrew University, and he wanted to show the people of Israel the animals that used to live in Israel and mentioned in the Bible. So lions, bears, many animals that you don't see them anymore in the wild.
How many different species of animals were mentioned in the Bible?
Around 70 species are mentioned in the Bible, but we don't have all the animals that are mentioned in the Bible. We have mostly animals that are endangered and also mentioned in the Bible. So for example, we have the elephants. The elephants are not mentioned in the Bible, but their tusks are. And that's why we have elephants. You have the ibex, you have the oryx, you have leopards and lions and bears. You have, of course, the goats and sheep and also donkeys, horses, camels. So we have many, many animals that are mentioned in the Bible because it was a very rich area.
Okay, so what's our first stop?
So we will go to see the monkeys. We have a baby siamang, which I think is really cute, and you can see it in the island at the entrance of the zoo.
Okay, so let's get going.
The Biblical Zoo, as I said, was formed a long time ago. It moved a few times, and this is the last location. We moved here in 1992, and the Biblical Zoo...
How big is it?
It's 250 dunams, and now we got expansion, so soon we will have another 150 dunams.
Okay, so what do we have here?
So here you can see our siamangs. Those are the biggest gibbons. They're actually an ape, a lesser ape. They come from Asia.
Do they know how to swim?
No, they don't know how to swim, and if they knew how to swim, we won't have this island.
Did she give birth recently?
Yeah, 3 months ago. So you can see the hen. they have really big hands compared to their size.
To make navigating such a large zoo easier, visitors can take a train from exhibit to exhibit.
Usually we recommend to do the area around the entrance and then move up with the train to the bears.
So now we're heading to the bigger animals, the bears, the cheetah, lions.
The leopard, we just saw the cheetah, the lions, the bears, and the monkeys.
And they're not caged.
All of them are not caged in exhibits, yeah.
Okay, looks like we're getting off. So I see you guys built a little jungle gym for the bears.
Yeah, well, it's really important. Modern zoos need to keep their animals as active as possible. And what we see here is what we call enrichment. So we put a lot of stuff for them to do.
A swing,
Exactly.
a ladder.
They have the water. Usually in the winter they won't swim. They will swim in the summer. They have over there some mud that they can play with.
Okay, how were they mentioned in the Bible?
They're mentioned a few times in the Bible, and they were pretty common, so people knew about the bears. They used to live in Israel in all the hilly areas, so Jerusalem Hills, probably the Golan Heights and Samaria, and Galilee.
Together with the lion, the bear was mentioned in the Bible as the most powerful beasts of prey. Lucky animals, they get to hibernate for a few months. Okay, let's see the next animal.
Well, the next animal is the lion.
The lion is mentioned 150 times in the Bible and was named the king of the beasts.
Only 250 of them in the wild today, and around 200 of them in captivity in zoos in Europe and in Asia.
So what's really unique about this zoo is that it has all this great scenery. It's in the middle of all this greenery and hills and trees. It's just beautiful.
So this valley is actually very interesting. It's called Rephaim Valley, or the Ghost Valley. There was a stream going through here, and you can see that we have also archaeological areas.
Most predators, like the leopard, aren't as active as other animals. They just stick to their routine of hunting, guarding their territory, and relaxing in the sun.
So this is Adar. She's the bigger one, and then we have Ashur, or three-leg, as we call her, because of the 3 legs. And although she has 3 legs, she can do everything. She can jump all the way up. She's running, and actually the male likes her a bit better.
You've been working here a long time. Have you ever seen a violent fight break out between the animals?
Well, to get a few cats together, even the lions, they're group animals, you have to work a lot together with all of them in order to make them stay together. So it takes usually a few months until they are willing to stay with each other, and even after that, sometimes they are violent.
The Bible refers to the leopard as a swift, fierce beast.
Yeah, it was very good.
So cute. So where are we headed to now?
Now we're going to see the chimps. This is our apes here. We have a group. One baby that was born 2 years ago. Very cute.
One of the chimps was cared for only by humans, so she finds herself to be a little lonely with the others.
Sometimes she does miss the people, and she comes close to the window, and you can see her coming and putting her hand very close. So it's really nice to see it.
Saving the best for last, we then went on our way to see my favorite animal, the elephant. The elephants and the zookeepers have a very special bond. He communicates with the elephants not in Hebrew, but in Thai. The Jerusalem's Biblical Zoo cares for more than 10 species that they breed and then are reintroduced back into the wild. Well, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching.
And remember, you can join us again next week right here on ILTV.